All right, welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to Red Blue Gaming. We have just finished up a video where we panel lined the arms and of the ghostkeel and three stealth suits. So this time we are going to get into it in quick as a flash and start panel lining the legs of the same vehicle, so that, well, I shouldn't say same vehicle, the same model, so that we can start working towards being able to paint this fella, and then obviously, once he's painted, things will be a little easier for me, because then I can work on organising a base, well, organising his base and basing him and having another completed model to go towards our 2000, well, the 2000 point army that I'm building. But while we're going, we're getting some overspill on the butt area and some on the upper leg, which we've just got to fix a little bit of. Get in there, and we'll do the same similar techniques to what we had on the broadside, where I will be looking at painting some areas black, some areas giving them a silver coat, in terms of areas where we may find there, a little bit too much on, again on there, we may find some spots where there definitely would be the black. We're just going to run this around, which it didn't get all the way around actually, a little bit disappointing there. Actually helps with the realism of getting same deal. Oh, yuck. Really pushing that around now accidentally, rather than just getting it out of places I don't want it. So we'll get another. We'll see if we can, there we go. See if we can rub some of this blackness off, with the intent to try and remove so it doesn't look as dirty. Now obviously legs, bottom half of the legs here, all around here, as like the broadside, probably including the knee pads which went on, will be all black. I'm just going to work on a couple of little spots along here, which then once you get that in there, you can try and rub that away. I'll do the inside on both sections as well, because there's a nice groovy spot. Be able to just quickly give that a rub, get some of that away. But yeah, because the legs are simple enough, I think that's pretty simple to get them done. I'm going to need a couple more of these earbuds. Go through them like they're going out of fashion. I've got a little pile there already. But let's move on to the torso of the ghostkeel, which I think will take me the longest, only because of the way it is set out. There's a lot of areas for me to get this panel liner in, which I actually like, the idea of getting it in a lot of little areas, especially when you sometimes need to experiment, especially with a towel crisis suit like this, really getting some of those spots coloured in, allowing it to to fill a lot of holes and crevices. Really helps, from my point of view, sell the model. Give it that feel of, yes, this definitely was a model that, you know, saw action, because that's what you want it to look like it's been through the wars, like it's had rounds shot at it. And there we go, we've gone overboard with this, so we're just going to quickly wipe all that away on that section there. And again, same, while we've got a few misty bits on this side. We just keep rotating the piece we're drawing with around, and we can find that we're getting a dry spot bits and pieces off. Right, so let's continue getting this sorted out. Some places are going to need a hell of a lot more than others. You will be able to get, you know, as you can see here, I'm going down the section here, and some parts a tiny little dab of black will fly through and help you colour up what you're after. Other sections it definitely requires get a little bit more, so we look around and, you know, we want this here, which it did not do what I wanted to do, because all of that came off the brush, which is not what we were after. And little spots along there, definitely gotta and we'll work our way through this next section. And again, hitting those little buttoned areas, areas where the suit may be turned on or off, or but I think also sometimes this amount of colouring going on the panel lining really does help with dirtying up the model, so I'm not going to have to worry too much about possibly going in with like a known oil wash in certain sections. I may have to re-go over some of these lines just to try and get the black on there, but as I said, go through these little bits of thing pretty quickly, and that has fixed a few issues. Look at that. Now we're just going to have to run back around this side. We may have taken too much. Oh, there's a little too much out of these two sections, which is easy because we just quick dab, done, roll over, and we'll work on this here. So getting huge amounts of and done that section too. So now obviously we can move into, you know, this per se. I'm not going to be overly fussed with how crazily I get it in there. She's in there. She's in. That's the main thing. We'll work on getting some darkness in there, and then moving to the head of the ghostkeel and starting fresh, working our way now down again the other side. So let's Just quickly wipe a few sections there. And again, we've got another, which I forgot about, another railed section in there, which we can get a little less messy than trying to paint it with like a paintbrush, for sure. Again, ooh, and that sometimes is the problem. You then have the model collect and spit out paint in different areas where you don't want it to, but so be it. So we're moving through the panel lining fairly fast on this again. Around the entrance here, a few more bits and pieces. We will work our way around there. We'll get another one out and we'll just quickly take some of that away before going back into a few other spots where there's here, section here, which again, another section there, just bringing the colour around the model, getting this completed really a goal today, because then that, as I was saying before, getting the panel lining done on this and those stealth suits really enables me to work towards being able to head towards the next color palette, which obviously means bringing in the black, being able to paint up sections of the guns, the guns, a lot of other bits and pieces. Again, panel lining a fair chunk of the model allows us to, we've accidentally covered the whole thing in black spots in a few places, allows us to really get in and change how this model, now that we've done basically all of it, is viewed. Now, we're going to call the top half of that done and the bottom half done. So guys, there we go. All of our panel lining is done on the ghostkeel and the 3 crisis stealth suits. We do have crisis suits that we will be working on also in the next few videos. So that's done. That's the second video down. We will get into painting the black on a few bits and pieces. So you guys be ready to join us for that in the next video. As per normal, I will post in the bottom of the videos the colours used in the videos, be it panel liner or paint, primers as well. And obviously I'm just cleaning up with what we would call in Australia earbuds, little fluffy things used for cleaning gunk out of your ear. They work well for cleaning models. But that being said, thanks very much, guys. Another one down. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're almost at 100 subscribers, and when we get to our 100, we will be hitting up for a competition, lucky number draw type thing, which I will post about. And obviously, don't forget, when you see the post, make sure you like or comment, leave a name, And I'll put everyone in a random name generator and be able to, that's basically, I think that actual black is done, which is great because there's another Black Templar down. Means I can move on to another one, which is right here. Which then will get rid of a Black Templar, and I can move on to, have I got a spare one? Luckily I do. I think that's, I've got another spare one. No, it's bad in black. Go up there for a second. You go up there. Actually, you can stay there. Anyway, that's enough from me for now. Don't forget, as I said, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hear from you shortly. Peace out, guys. Bye.